So, last time was the first time we have started with being the narrator of a book, and we have to help, or we have to help the narrator create the perfect ending for the story. And it seems like, oh, I see. And the story involves a nice little deer boy, Luka, um, who has found. Yep. So it's a boy named Luka who has gone into who found some weird stuff, found some weird secrets about his town, and it may or may not lead to the disappearance of his mother, maybe the death of his father as well. With the help of his friends Rolo and very new friend Beck. And also we're jumping between timelines and we're seeing who are the real scumbags of this story. Anyways, off we go. Oh, wait, hold on. Sound's important. Also, I noticed last time, audio for the voiceover and text, I guess. Pretty much everything. It's a little bit low, so we're gonna set it up a bit higher.
Luka sat shivering in the bushes, staring at his feet. After checking to make sure the coast was clear, Beck gave him a gentle tug on his sweater.
It's like, come on, we gotta get out of here. So yeah, last time it was okay. So on this specific timeline in the story, Luka has gone to an abandoned factory. He investigated. It turns out it is not abandoned. He got captured by some kind of hazmat suit guy, very evil, and is wondering who it was. And then the following day, we have, actually, before that, we got captured by the hazmat suit guy. It was game over, and then on some different timelines, we found out that some shady stuff is being done by several residents that will kill us for the sake of keeping their secret, whatever it is. It has to do with the factories that are involved. But on this timeline, we are safe. Nobody knows that we know stuff. Except Beck here, who is now our new best friend, and we now have to go to Rolo, who is our current best friend, so he gets the intel on what's going on. Anyways, what's wrong, Luka? Looks like you've seen a ghost. Why are you so scared of the old lady in the hazmat suit? Oh yeah, right before we started, we saw one of the heirs, or the heiress to the big Valentine estate of this town, talking to a hazmat suit guy, and the hazmat suit guy has been revealed. That was my gran. Yes, that's right, my grandma tried to fucking kill me. That was your gran? Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed out about it, you know? The only family I got is trying to kill me. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for all of this. Let's just go to the treehouse and figure things out there. Lead the way. Let's just meet Rolo so we can form a party trio.
After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town.
Still don't know exactly what the foul harvest is or what it entails. We don't even know if it was an event, a disease, a thing, a person. No idea. And then we got, oh my god, we're getting all the scumbags now. For the last time, there's nothing to worry about. Oh, of course we're not worried.
The clipboard finished writing with a scratchy flourish and looked up.
Just dotting our I's, crossing our T's. Well, maybe try minding your P's and Q's.
Mr. Nuncreed, arms crossed over his paunch, gave an exhausted sigh.
If there's anything you need knowing, you'll know it. Absolutely. If you feel just sign right here acknowledging everything is accurate, we'll be out of your hair in a flash. Oh, for the love of...
He snatched the pad and scribbled his name so hard the pen nearly snapped.
There. And would you like my eternal soul as well?
The clipboards looked at each other for a
Well,
moment,
since you asked.
almost pondering the possibility. Then broke into laughter as they walked away.
We're scumbags. All of us. Hey, scumbag, what's up? Hi, Mr. Nuncreed. I'm just gonna forget the fact that you tried to kill me in one of the timelines. Luka, let me give you some advice. The next time someone you don't know asks to hear your thoughts, give them a good bop right in the kisser. Oh, Gran just tells me to keep away from the clipboards. It's better that way. That's good, that's good. Your Gran is a smart lady, Luka. Speaking of which, you'd better run along home now. There are no witnesses. I could take you on right now. Too dark out to be wandering on your own. You don't want someone to just grab you in the middle of the dark and just kill you, right? Oh, I'm evil. Half this town is evil. Oh, she's still reading that book. The answers you seek will be revealed to you in due time. The question is, the figure intoned. Are you prepared to live with the truth? I am. Oh, can't sidetrack. Gotta go to the treehouse. Can I talk to these two clearly lesbian cats? Another day, another dollar. See you tomorrow, Z. Oh, have you noticed how all the perennial harvest folks order the same drink? Yep, decaf cappuccino with extra foam. Why? I don't know. Just thought it's a little odd. Pretty weird for sure. Well, customer's always right. See you bright and early tomorrow. Can't wait. I can't sidetrack, but I could sidetrack this way. Oh, you know why? Because the diner's open. Never mind, no, the diner's not open. Huh. Despite it being lit. Perennial Harvest is always open.
William Kerr and Gus Valentine proudly surveyed the half-covered festival banner.
Oh hey, oh look, it's all the scumbags now. It's coming together quite nicely. Couldn't have done it without you.
The mayor gave a half-hearted shrug.
I'm not so sure about that. Nonsense. That reminds me, I wasn't able to thank your sister for her contributions. Yes, she has been indisposed of late. She doesn't much like me, does she? Oh no, that's not it at all. She's just been busy. Of course. Regardless, I would be forever grateful if you could pass my thanks on to her. The History Museum adds a real air of import to the whole affair. And we couldn't very well celebrate the story of Beacon Pines without including the Valentines. My father was a great man. You're darn tootin' he was.
Kerr locked his arm on Gus's shoulder.
Oh, God. But I mean, the entire Valentine family. President Company included. Even the kid. I will own all of you, because I'm also evil. Can I ask you something, Mr. Kerr? Call me William. Ask away. William, why are you doing all this? Gosh, I've never felt one needed a compelling reason to throw a party. Not just the festival. All of this. There's gotta be 100 down on their luck towns out there. Why is Perennial Harvest so invested in helping Beacon Pines? You know what I love most about the agriculture business? Seeds. Seeds? Yep. Little bundles of potential.
With a glimmer in his eye, Kerr gestured grandly toward the horizon.
You treat a seed, nurture it, feed it, it can grow into something truly special. You see potential here? Undoubtedly. The seed of greatness is already under our feet. All it needs is a little nudge. And the right leadership, of course. Oh, yeah. Good night, Mr. Mayor Valentine. And like the entire time, he's just been like wrapping his arm around Mayor, just going, "Yep, I want to get all the Valentines under my arm right here with you, cause I'm evil. I'm gonna go damn it, Luka's like, I could go confront my gran, but no, I gotta do the story first. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, the treehouse is just a little farther on from here. So, what's your buddy Rolo like? Rolo? He's... Rolo. Not particularly helpful. Sorry, I've just never thought about it, you know? I've only had, like, one friend my entire life. Lots of energy. He's funny, even when he's not trying to be. Things have been tough for his family since the fowl harvest. It's about damn time you tell me what this fowl harvest thingy is. It's kind of a long story. I'll tell you when we're at like the 70% mark of this story, I guess. All right, hit me with the highlights. Okay. There used to be a fertilizer company here called Valentine. Wow, they're like, what a perfect time to end the stream last time, because now they're just gonna catch you up here. There used to be a fertilizer company here called Valentine's. They were kind of a big deal. Ooh, big deal fertilizer. Hell yeah. Well, it's a big deal to us. Their stuff really worked and farmers loved it. So Valentine's grew and grew. Beacon Pines pretty much grew around it. Most everyone in town either worked for Sharp or Valentine or used as fertilizer. Things were good. But I'm sensing a big but. Well, around 6 years ago, Sharp or Valentine suddenly died. Just suddenly, like, nobody asked. And then something changed. Changed how? It could have been a bad batch? Or maybe it was in the water, or the air, or the soil, or maybe, you know, the green ooze that mutated one of the kids? No, wait, no, it's not in this timeline. Whoops, never mind, sorry. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. The abandoned factory is just covered with this green ooze, but don't worry about it, it's fine. But all the crops died, and everyone blamed the Valentines. The foul harvest. Yeah. Valentine's fertilizer went out of business. Half the town lost their jobs. Sheesh. Next year, the crops came back, but something was different. You plant a crop, do everything right, and it's sort of a crapshoot what happens. And no one knows why. Nope. I take it, Rolo's farm got the short end of the stick. Yup. And for some reason, their farm was just hit harder than others. Ah, that sucks. Things have gotten better since Perennial Harvest came to town. The Beacon Pines Reborn initiative. Yep. First thing they did was give the town a deep scrub. They even put us up in hotels one town over for a week while they decontaminated the groundwater. Oh, that is deliberate as fuck. Oh, that is so deliberate. Yeah, even she's like, huh, that's sus. I hope. We better get going. Like, if you actually, like, just take the moment and realize the possibility of, like, they're like, yeah, for some reason the guy died, and then for some reason shortly after the fertilizer went bad, and then for some reason this big other company decided to roll in, kick us all out for a bit, and then change the town. So many floating variables, and everyone was like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that works. That's fine. It's Rolo. I forgot you're safe. It's about time. I was about to give up and go home. Hey, who's the new kid? Name's Beck. Hey, you must be Rolo. I see my reputation precedes me. Welcome to Mission Control.
Rolo waggled his head with pride.
It's his pride and glory. You'll find we spare no expense in construction. I've seen worse looking piles of junk. Thanks! Hey Luka, you know the security concerns we talked about? Yeah? While I was waiting, I made some improvements. Let me lock this baby down for a little test infiltration. Can't be too safe these days. You know, that's actually very impressive. What the hell? Wow, he goes all out, doesn't he? That's very impressive for him to install a car window onto the door. Always. Lavish. Yeah. What does that give me? So here's all our timelines. Turning points, I should call them. Right, so we're still on the main, we're still on the current path, which I could turn backwards and do rumble instead, and that makes it so that Beck does not follow us back to the hideout. Rolo, what the hell, man? Ooh. Where did you guys get all this junk in the first place? Oh, there's a guy in town named Jeff who traded us junk for snacks. Junk food for junk, yeah, hell yeah. Nice. I do like, Beck just being impressed by everything these guys do. It's like, yeah, you guys are cool as shit. Nice. So, pretty sweet security, right? It was imaginative, I'll give you that. Luka, are we sure we can trust the new recruit? I thought we went over this. I thought we said no girls allowed. I'll vouch for her. She's cool. She's actually really cool. Thanks, I guess. Okay, Luka. You promise to fill me in about the Valentine warehouse. Oh,
Luka sucked in a long breath.
oh yeah, right. I forgot about the fact that my grandma's trying to kill me, but okay. So, like I said, there was someone there. What were they doing? I don't know, but the place was lit up and active. Maybe they were squatters? I don't think so. It seemed more organized. When the man pulled me in, I saw some sort of equipment running. A man pulled you in. Yeah, but I got away. You keep saying it was a man. But they were wearing a mask, right? Yeah. And it could have been a woman. How did you get away? I grabbed a rock or something and broke their mask. They let go and I ran. Dang! That's intense. Let's not continue processing the fact that you could have been super killed, but don't worry about that. No wonder you freaked out when you saw your grandma. Oh yeah, that's the other part. I should probably, you know, keep going on with this. So yeah, on the way here, Beck and I saw Eris Valentine greeting with Gran, and wearing the same sort of hazmat suit.
Rolo let out a low whistle.
Hoo-hoo. And they weren't there for idle chit-chat. It was a proper clandestine meetup. So let me get this straight. There's an operation in full swing at the Valentine warehouse. You were almost abducted by a strange man or woman in a protective suit, and then you saw your Gran in the same suit talking to Eris Valentine? Yep, pretty much. I'm beginning to think that this town is kinda awesome.
Rolo and Luka shot back a look.
No offense. It's like, yeah, no offense taken. This town sucks. This town sucks without these kids. And so we can logically conclude aliens or alien zombies have infiltrated the town. And their leader is your Gran, and she tried to murder you. Okay, like, first of all, for the last time, there's no aliens. And second, it couldn't have been my Gran at the warehouse. It couldn't have been. That is true. We learned in a different timeline that there are multiple of these guys. So not only could it have not been Gran, but I don't know if this is better or worse, but multiple people in this town are trying to kill me and us. I broke the person's mask to get away. The mask Gran was wearing wasn't damaged. But she's definitely hiding something. Well, maybe. Your Gran is weird, but she might be the most boring person in the universe. All she does is just sit around all day making jam. What could she possibly have to hide? I don't know. We haven't talked much since we moved in. Since she moved in. Moved in? Your Gran isn't from here? No, she came a few months back to take care of me after his mom went missing. Did you know your Gran before? Not really. Oh man, that might not even be your Gran. It'd been years since I even seen her. Luka? Oh my god, please tell me you're gonna go this route. Luka, don't take this the wrong way. But are we sure your Gran is on, you know, the up and up?
Luka gazed out the window.
Luka is now having an existential crisis. This is normal for a 12-year-old to do. It's 12? 12. I'm just saying. Sounds like strange stuff has been happening since we showed up. We could say the same thing about your family. But you're right. Luka, your gran is hiding something. And Paul always says, folks only bury stuff worth digging up. We need to investigate your house. If my gran really is hiding something, don't you think I would have noticed it by now? Well, that's kind of the whole point of hiding something. I guess you're right. Gran's leaving the house for hours at a time this week. I'll call you two tomorrow when the coast is clear. And we can start getting to the bottom of this. I'm always game for a good snoop. You can count me in. Yeah. Yeah.
Chapter 6. Secret lair. Summer forged ahead, but the nights only seemed to grow colder. Luka walked home slowly under the pale starlight, cautious to avoid any more surprises lurking in the shadows. Reaching home, he slipped quietly into bed.
Gotta be very careful.
Dreading what they might discover the next day.
Gotta be very careful for no one to figure out what we're doing and kill us. That's the most important thing. Oh, what time is it? Oh god. I slept in. Yeah, I gotta put on that sweater. Oh god. I'm covered. Hold on, let me look around my house first. Gotta make sure there's no more extra clues. Well, hold on, give me a second. Yeah, hold on. Oh my god. Oh, I guess there's nobody in this home. Alright, I guess we went to the wrong house. Alright, next house. No, I'm sure Luka lives here. Alright, let me answer the door. Hey guys. Rolo, what on earth is that? Huh? That ridiculous thing on your head. Oh, this? Oh, it helps me think. You're gonna need a lot more of those. Hey, joke all you want. We'll see who's laughing when I crack this case wide open. The coast is clear. Yep. Whatever she's been up to this week, it's been keeping her busy most of the day. Very well. The game is afoot. Let's find crimes.
Luka and Beck rolled their eyes as Rolo strutted across the room.
If I were a gran, where would I hide my deepest, darkest secrets? Perhaps where you might least expect it.
Rolo flung open the cabinet with confidence.
I already flung open that cabinet. Aha!
He coughed as a veil of dust hit his face.
I think it's safe to assume that anything that dusty isn't what we're looking for. Or maybe that's what she wants you to think. Then again, any good detective knows not to trust their first hunch. First hunches are for suckers. Eureka! She lit a fire in order to burn the evidence. She keeps that fire going every day, Rolo. That's like the law. Alright? If you're going to live in a quiet town, and live in an RPG wooden cabin, it is the law that you keep a fireplace going. Ah, drat. I might already be too late. Just think of the mounds of documents lost to ash. Okay. I'm gonna stop you right there. Can we just think for a moment? Hey, Luka, is there anywhere Gran doesn't want you to go? Oh, I don't know, maybe her room? Or my parents' room? Yeah. The closet upstairs. Oh, right, she lives in that closet. So, maybe it stands to reason that we should check there first. No dice, it's locked. Well, well, well. Look who stands to reason now. Would you happen to know how to pick a lock, Rolo? I have no idea where the key is. If it is really important, then she probably keeps it with her. Anywhere else? She has her berry bushes. Who has ever thought, I'm gonna take this important thing and huck it in a bush? True. But then again, most people hide their keys under the rug or a rock, so, you know. Well, anything else? Maybe something out of the ordinary? Well, she's always worried I'll break her fancy dishware in the kitchen. But it doesn't matter anyway. Can't reach the latch.
A look of realization crept onto Luka's face. All three kids snapped to glance at each other, then sprinted in turn toward the kitchen.
No, I can't reach it. But what if the three of us kids could reach it? Alright, Rolo. This is your time to shine. Oh, yes. You've called upon my expert detective skills. And now I shall proceed
Before
with...
he could finish, Luka scrambled up Rolo's back.
just do it. Oh, hell yeah. Hey, this isn't my idea of detective work. Every squad needs a good lockpick. You're doing great, Rolo. And every good lockpick needs a sturdy head to sit on. This is beneath my standing. Well, you don't have to stand. Just hold me still. Stop complaining and hold still. Hey, Commander. You would be watching this on. You would have been watching the stream if it wasn't 10 p.m. Yeah, sorry. This is normally when I start streaming. I would have start streaming a little bit earlier, but time got the best of me. I was thinking maybe I should like do a different time because it's really hard to do it at this like so late at night. Ah, got it.
The three crowded around the hutch to peer in. With the glass doors opened, a perfect porcelain display gleamed in front of them.
Okay, so this is great, but the most important thing to do is to make sure that we can close it.
Their eyes searched for anything amiss, but the only distinct feature was its impeccability.
Well, that was anticlimactic. Yeah. Really don't know what we were expecting. Like, oh hey, let me just yank on this random cup of tea
As
and...
Beck pulled on one of the teacups, it slanted forward with a hollow click.
No
The
way.
entire hutch began to
No way.
rustle
Shut up.
and
No way.
slide under its own power.
That's so stupid. It seems like your gran has been doing some remodeling. Dude, there's only 2 types of people that have secret lairs. Evil masterminds and superheroes. So, which one do you think she is? We're about to find out. And then in comes Grandma. Oh, Grandma's gonna lock us in here. Okay, so more of an unhinged conspiracist vibe. Oh, wow. This cannot be good. We just need to look around before jumping to conclusions. Split up and search for clues. Oh, you got the Charlie Day dartboard here. What do we have here? Barrels marked caution explosive. And jam jars? That's enough jam to feed the whole town. What kind of incendiary jam is your gran making? Oh man. Okay, I have the ability to set something on fire, nice. But hell yeah, jam grenades. She wants having me walk around town delivering bombs. Right? Right? You guys tell me I'm wrong. Oh, please. You guys are my best friends. Yes, you too now, Beck. As you're part of the trio, you have to tell me that I'm not living a lie right now. Only one way to find out.
Rolo casually spun open a lid and dipped his finger in the jam.
It doesn't taste like explosive. Doesn't taste like plastic. Huckleberries.
He smacked his lips.
Hints of brown sugar. And ink? What?
Rolo plunged his hand in the jar, fishing out a soggy slip of paper.
Oh, it's to get around stuff. Aha!
Rolo offered the slimy note to Luka and licked his fingers clean.
It's addressed to Mrs. Fratelli. A grand jam gram? It says, last night I used the disguise Eris provided to scout the location. The timing window should be possible. Operation Sparkplug is a go. Oh man, are they doing a heist? Whatever it is, it can't be good. So more of a bombshell than a bomb, am I right? Haha. You're new here, so I'll let it slide. But I'm the bag joke guy around here. I love Beck's like shit talking like grin face. I think that's like one of my favorite art like sprites of her. All right. Punch you bag. You guys want to get in on this? Oh, I can't punch it anymore. Oh, I still punch. Yeah, you guys want to get in on this? It's super fun. Trying to see if there's an achievement for doing this. No, okay. But now I'm more ripped. All right, let's look at this cork board.
Luka jostled each cabinet drawer in turn.
Never mind.
Only one was unlocked. He fingered through the filing cabinet, pausing at a bulging folder labeled Walter. For a long moment, he just stared at it.
So your dad? What do you got there? It's my dad. Looks like some of his old medical files. Your dad was a doctor?
Luka nodded and caressed the label with his thumb.
Well, are you gonna read it? Here, let me help.
Rolo swiped the folder from the drawer and began leafing through
Oh,
the
that's not
pages.
good. That's not cool.
He whistled to himself, barely looking at the text.
How about you actually read some of it? 1 second, hold on, I want to look cool doing this. Dense documents such as this are a lot like a cheeseburger. It's best to skip right to the middle. Skip straight to the middle. That's where all the meaty bits live. Wow, I had no idea we were in the presence of a preeminent scholar in these dense documents. And cheeseburgers. By all means, proceed. Yeah, do it.
He stopped at a page and mimed, holding up a monocle.
Ah, here we are. Follow-up examination of Terrence Wilby. Patient shows further signs of paleness and malaise. Body temperature continues to drop. And he now describes soreness of muscles and joints. This is similar to the symptoms exhibited by Mrs. Wilby a few days past. Still waiting on lab results from Joseph.
Rolo looked up with heightened surprise.
Oh, see? Creepy. Yeah, that's kind of disturbing. Who's Joseph? That's Mr. Nuncreed's name. Wait.
Rolo's finger traced across the page.
There's more scribbled in the margins. Could it be contagious? Mr. Wilby claims the tap water at his home has been contaminated. Perhaps environmental? Lab results only raise more questions. It's like he came back to this report later and made those notes. So it might be related to something else.
Rolo scanned through several more pages.
Here, the writing looks shaky. I just couldn't help her. This disease, or whatever it is, progresses so fast. And with his wife passing, Terrace's condition follows close behind, exacerbated by the loss. Enough is enough. I need to take matters into my own hands.
Luka, staring blankly at the cabinet this whole time, spoke softly.
What does it say next?
Rolo rustled the folder, trying to loose more pages.
That's where it ends. What? No, there has to be more. There's like, you skip to the half part. What about the other half part?
Luka frantically shoved the remaining cabinet folders, trying to find another labeled Walter.
Luka, I think that's the only one. It's alphabetical, see? What did he mean enough is enough? I don't know anything. I don't know. I don't know if he's evil in this timeline. Hey, Nate. Big bear hugs. How are you? How are you feeling? I forgot to ask. How are you feeling with the sickness lately? How did he take matters into his own hands, though? This is bullshit.
Luka slammed the drawer shut.
I have to know more. Also, we're just gonna skip the part that we just skipped half of the documents, but okay.
A spider web of string connected photos of people from the town, interspersed with hastily scrawled notes.
Well, she sure has kept herself busy. Is your grain a serial killer? Because I'm starting to get a vibe. I feel like this whole basement is just serial killer vibes. Don't be ridiculous. I know my gran more than anyone. Just shut up. I know her. Sure. She's just tracking the movements of everyone in town out of the kindness of her heart. And she puts little symbols by all of them. By some of them. Yeah, like Mr. Nuncreed has a check mark? Clipboards are all inside a big circle? Hey, my moms are both on here. What the hell? Both question marks? Gus Valentine has a question mark. The heiress has a question mark that's been crossed out. Mr. Kerr has a bullseye? The killer has chosen her next victim. Ooh. We don't know what any of this means, honestly. Whatever it means, it's probably not good. And then we move on to the blueprints on the table. The big bad.
They crowded around a worn-down old map of Beacon Pines.
Cool. This looks like a treasure map. Not everything's a treasure map, Rolo. Yeah, but every treasure map is an old map. Can't argue with that. Can't fault that logic. Look, there's even a pathway drawn on it. It starts at the entrance of town. And if we follow it...
Rolo carefully traced the path with his finger.
It leads right to...
He jabbed down at the end point.
This very spot. Town square? That's the fountain in the middle of town. What a weird place to hide treasure. Or what a place to plan some huge terrorist act that's probably related to the goo. The ooze. Rolo, that doesn't look like treasure to me. The end of this path on that map is the same symbol as the explosives over there. Yeah, they're gonna do terrorist stuff. So, it's not hiding treasure? A real bummer. Rolo, what's the thing you've been excited about for the past month? The festival. Oh. Oh yeah, he literally just said gulp. Gulp? Did you just say gulp? This feels like a gulp kind of situation. Everyone will be gathered near the center of town. She's gonna blow up the festival? Not if we stop her. Oh shit. What was that?
Luka looked up from the map.
What was that? No, I heard it too. That was the front door. Which means someone just shut the door. Which means someone's upstairs. Shh, quiet. Hit the lights. Yeah, hit the lights.
Beck flicked off the light.
Let's not.
And they became statues in the dark.
Yeah, that'll make the person not figure out that someone opened the cabinet.
Overhead, creaking floorboards bent under slow, deliberate steps.
Oh, that's terrifying. Oh.
The kids looked up, the tilt of their necks following each footfall.
Oh.
Then suddenly, it stopped. Without realizing, they'd been holding their breath. All three exhaled shakily and glanced at each other. A muffled male voice broke the silence.
Hello? Oh, is that I forgot his name. Not Fratelli, the other guy that was with her.
A final few footsteps reached the entrance above them, and the voice now echoed down the stairs.
Anyone down there?
The three kids shuffled to the corners without a peep. As he began to descend the stairs, the man's voice punctuated every new step. Thump.
Yoo-hoo. I'm not here to... That's bullshit. That's a lie. You don't say that ever. I'm not here to hurt anyone.
Thump.
I'm just here to help. No one ever says I'm not here to hurt you and not there to hurt you. That's a lie. Just
thump. At the bottom step, the man paused, squinting to search the room for signs of life.
Huh. I guess it's nothing.
Rolo shifted suddenly.
Oh, god damn it, Rolo.
Luka gave him an intense, chastising look and whispered through clenched teeth.
Rolo, you killed us all. Rolo, don't.
It was too late. Rolo was already inching toward the stairway. He screeched as he charged toward the shadowy figure.
Flaming chicken coop.
With all his weight, Rolo tackled the man to the ground.
Rolo? Mysterious creepy man? Anyone there?
From the dark corner, they saw something move.
Well, I didn't know if I had it in me. But there was one way to find out. Holy crap, Rolo, that was awesome. No way you did you tackle the guy? Turn on the lights. Wait, did you just kill that person?
Luka scrambled to the hunched figure on the ground.
Turn on the lights, man.
Pressing his fingers to the man's neck, he sighed with relief.
Ah, okay. You sure clobbered him good, Rolo. It's knocked out cold. Man, imagine if this was a timeline in which, yeah, Rolo killed a guy, and they have to hide it.
As Beck flicked back on the light, Luka and Rolo both gasped in stereo.
Tolliver, yeah, that's his name. Hey, Mr. Tolliver.
Chapter 7.
Oh, man.
The Interrogation of Hiram Tolliver.
Oh, man.
Still unconscious, Mr. Tolliver slumped heavily in a shoddy old chair. His hands were bound with rope, his feet tied with some loose string. The kids huddled in a circle, discussing their plan. One thing was certain. They couldn't just let Mr. Tolliver go.
They can't let him go. He has to die now. He can't.
They needed to know what he was doing in Luka's house. After some deliberation, it was decided.
Okay. I honestly super thought that this was the choice that they were going to make. We have to kill them. We don't need to kill him. What are my options? Good cop, chill cop. Okay.
They'd run the classic good cop, chill cop interrogation.
All right, I'm into this. For every character in this game, there's a timeline where someone kills someone, even Luka. Oh yeah, Luka dies in like 2 of the endings. Okay, I'll handle this. I just gotta play it cool.
Luka walked calmly to the light switch, flicking it off and on a few times. Mr. Tolliver shook his head, gathering his wits.
Golly, I sure got my bell rung.
He looked over to find Luka, who returned a calming grin.
Sorry, Mr. Tolliver. This was all just a big mistake. Luka, what's going on here? Why do you have me strapped down? No one's fault, really. Just Rolo just got a little startled, you know. Sorry about that. Rolo's here?
Rolo and Beck emerged from hiding to give a timid wave.
Oh, well. Now, alright. Mistakes happen. Oh, you kids gave Rama a good scare. Just let me get out of these ropes and call it even. The hell does that mean? Call it even? Like, what?
Luka glanced over to Rolo and Beck, who replied with skeptical looks.
Yeah. Even the kids are like, no, that's bullshit. Like, what are you talking about? Mr. Tolliver, why are you in my grand's basement? This game feels like a choose-your-own-story you like. This game literally is a choose-your-own-adventure book. Like, it even has the book, and each turning point is like, go to this page in the book. That's pretty much what this is. And I also like that. I'm here to help, of course. Help with what? What's my gran up to? If you'll just cut me loose, I could show you, no. How do I know we can trust you?
Mr. Tolliver exhaled with disappointment.
Luka, have I ever done wrong by you? No? And since your gran moved to town, haven't I been nothing but welcoming? Yeah? So has my gran. And guess what? She has explosive jam in the basement. So why would I turn my back on your family now? It's just... all this stuff seems pretty weird. A board with names of people from town that looks like they're about to get hit on. An archive of my dad's old disturbing patient notes.
Luka gestured to the corner.
Actually, instead of Luka saying all this, he could have just, like Tolliver could just be like, well, you know, what can I it's like, how can you know that I'm a bad person and your grand's a bad person? We've been nothing but nice to you. And Luka, all Luka needs to do is just gesture aimlessly. Barrels of explosives. I could explain everything. You damn better. You just need to untie me. Snow? You kids deserve an explanation.
Luka looked again to Rolo and Beck. This time they shrugged. Luka began to slowly loosen the bindings.
Oh, we're screwed. Oh, we're dead. Luka. Why you gotta be chill, cop? Oh, he's gonna overpower us.
Mr. Tolliver gently rubbed his wrists.
That's a good lad. We're dead now. This will all make sense in time.
He edged imperceptibly toward the stairs as he spoke.
He's gonna trap us in here. You see, this town has secrets, Luka. A very dark past indeed.
Before the kids had even noticed his movement, Mr. Tolliver was at the light switch.
A past that might be brought to...
Punctuated his final words by flicking the switch and rushing up the stairs.
Yeah, he's gonna trap us in here. Scumbag. Light. Son of a...
Beck darted to the wall and turned back on the lights. It was too late. Rolo confirmed what they all heard.
He just locked us down here.
Mr. Tolliver's muffled voice came from behind the door.
I wasn't lying, you know. This is for your own good. Now you kids just keep tight down there and let the adults handle this.
They looked bewildered at each other.
Play it cool, huh? Good job. Not now, Beck. Not now, we just died.
They heard the staccato thump of quick steps exiting the house. The kids looked down in resignation. This isn't how it goes in Hank Atomic.
Hell no, we're gonna blow shit. What happens in Hank Atomic is that we blow shit up. Alright, Beck, Rolo, grab the explosive jam. We're gonna blow the door open, let's go.
For some reason, they'd always assumed it was up to them to save their town. Luka opened his mouth, hoping to conjure some magical words to make this right. Only a hollow croak escaped.
Oh.
The end.
No, you have the explosive jam, though.
Well, we certainly aren't going to find a grand resolution to our tale locked in a basement. Back to the drawing board.
Ah, that's bullcrap. That's some crap. That's some total crap. Alright, well, we're gonna have to go back to... We're gonna have to rewind a bit. So we're gonna have to not bring Beck with us, unfortunately. This time, the sky became to rumble.
Luka began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble with ominous thunder.
What if the town's like a former nuclear fallout town? Why? That's why there's goo. No, it's I'm guessing it's more simple than that. It's the big mega corporation put the goo there. You sure we could make it home before the storm kicks off?
Luka surveyed the roiling clouds.
I'd say the odds are good. Maybe you should stay here and I'll make a break for it.
At that moment, the heavens opened up, unleashing torrential rain.
Nope. Here to calculate those odds. Hurry inside, you two, before you catch cold. Oh, we're not going to Rolo. Oh, wow. Luka, Nelly will keep trying to reach your gran on the phone. In the meantime, you two hold tight. Hey, you know what? This is fine too. Spend some alone time with Beck. This is cool. Sorry, not much to do up here. Most of my stuff is still in the boxes. Mind if I poke around? Be my guest. Oh, this is cool.
Luka squinted into the eye hole of the microscope.
Is Beck a girl or a guy or they? It's a girl. Kind of caught me off. It kind of like caught me off too. But yeah, she's a girl. This looks wild. What is it? Gum. Gum?
Luka adjusted the slide with his fingers to get a better look.
I'm tracking the structural integrity of gum with increasing amounts of chewing. Chewed that one for 47 days.
Luka wiped his hand off on his sweater and gave a nervous laugh.
It's like, ugh, you're such a nerd. I love you. It's weird, I know.
Beck looked down, timidly tapping the ladder with her feet.
You think it's weird, don't you? A little. But weird can be cool. Oh, look! We're building the structure of our love here, or very deep friendship. Oh wow! Hey, Rolo and I have a radio just like this at the treehouse. Probably not exactly like this one. My mom and I tore the whole thing down to the bolts. Fitted it with some state-of-the-art vacuum tubes. She's awesome. That's pretty awesome. She gets carried away sometimes. I think she feels guilty for working too much. So when she does have time for me, she showers me with high-tech overcompensation. Aw, damn.
Luka flicked at one of the toggles.
But you can get all sorts of stations on this. I bet you can get sick-ass trucker walkie radio talk here. Not out here in the boonies. You wouldn't believe the stuff I could pick up back in the city. But around here, it's all farm reports and static. Ah, shucks. What are these flowers?
Luka bent down to examine the bouquet of wilting flowers.
Oh, it's wilting. Beck reminds you of young May, when she still had childlike wonder. Yeah, I could see it.
By the odor, they were well past their prime.
Pugnant.
He flipped open the attached card.
Do I get to be Pugnant Cop? Happy trails from Coach Walker and all the Fairview Condors. Boy, you weren't kidding about poking around, huh? Oh, sorry. Was this from your old school? The most recent one, yeah. Some schools gave me going away cards. Some did flowers. When they were really trying to feel good about themselves, they do both. Oh, so you moved a lot. Yeah, that's the thing with having a brilliant parent. There's always a better job somewhere else. Aww. Oh, so she's never around to be... she's never around for a long period of time to have friends. These flowers would last longer if you put them in some water, you know? See, that's the sort of thing I would do if I cared. Well, you cared enough to keep them is all. Hey, Luka, can I ask you something? Of course. Oh yeah, she did a cool jump. Dang, didn't that hurt? I'll be honest. That hurt more than I expected. At least you look cool doing it.
Beck took a moment to watch the rivulets of water running down the window.
This is so great. This is such a good scene. Do you ever feel alone? Like, even when people are around? Well, Rolo can be absent-minded sometimes. Haha. I'm making jokes to compensate for the fact that I am an orphan right now. I'm serious. Like, does it ever feel like your family doesn't care what you want? I mean, yeah, you're gonna have to talk to my dead dad. It didn't used to feel that way. I know Gran loves me, but sometimes when she looks at me, it's like she's looking at a problem.
Luka took a deep breath, exhaling slowly.
I know the feeling. How do you deal with that? I guess I haven't yet. But one thing my dad told me when I was little: don't hold a grudge, especially against yourself. If you try to hold it all in, you're gonna pop. So then, what did you do? When you don't want, if you don't know what to do? Dad never got to that part. Something I figured out on my own, though. You gotta do something, anything. Here. What are you doing? I don't know, something. We're gonna register our complaints with the store. Listen here, you miserable universe. Stop jerking me around. I just want things to go back to the way they were. Everyone tells me it's gonna be alright, that things are gonna change.
Luka let out a feral scream that echoed into the night.
Every time something changes, everything gets worse. Screw this town. Whoa. Hey, let me try. Moving sucks. I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Why can't I just deal with it and be happy for my mom? Why can't we just stay somewhere? Ah.
Her voice dropped to a trembling whisper.
I just want to be a normal kid.
Beck brushed off her shirt and straightened up.
There. Wow. I actually feel a little better.
As abruptly as it began, the storm abated.
Hey, thanks. I needed that. Me too. I should head out before the rain starts up again. Sure, I'll walk you out. That was a great scene. That was a great fucking scene. Holy shit. I did not expect it to go that way, but holy shit, that was actually pretty good. Hey, so, see you and Rolo at the festival? Sounds good. Hey, Luka. Don't let the universe jerk you around.
Beck gave Luka a light thump on the arm before heading in.
Oh, that's
5.
so sweet.
Friendly feud.
Oh man.
The air was heavy with a hard rain's residue.
Oh, this game's super good.
The smell of wet things. Despite his dreary surroundings, Luka felt at peace. He'd never shared those details about his dad with anyone. Not even Rolo. But it's not like this changed anything. Rolo was still his best friend.
Why do furries make really good fan stories? Fan fiction?
Adding Beck to the group would help balance things out. Everything's better in threes.
Oh, is this the timeline where Rolo gets mad and jelly?
This is what Luka told himself as he headed to the treehouse.
Alright, catch up with Rolo.
After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentine...
Oh, it's the same thing. Can I go back inside? Nope. Nope, we had our one good moment. Oh, hey. Hey, Dawn. Tracking down a lead. Also, sorry, you are not allowed to be my crush anymore. You're not allowed to be my love interest anymore. I have found another. You bet. I heard a juicy new rumor. Turns out, when Sharper Valentine died, he left behind a peculiar last will and testament. Peculiar how? He didn't give his kids an inheritance. There were conditions. Or he didn't just give them. Like what? The document stipulated that Eris had to take on a child as her ward. A kid our age, who just showed up to town one night with a lawyer. Solomon? Bingo. So Eris was forced to take care of him? Yep, or she would have lost everything. So why would Sharper care so much about some random kid? Rumor has it, old Sharper sowed some wild oats. Oh, that explains the way Eris treats him. Oh boy. Oh man. That's not some kid. It's his kid. But nobody knows that. Poor Solomon. Hey, how'd you find all this out? A good reporter never reveals her source, Luka. Oh, well, you're adorable. And thank you for the extra, lore. I'm still not dating you, I'm sorry. I have a really good thing going on with this cat girl I just met earlier today. A really good thing going on. You notice her things poked through her her ears poked through her reporter hat. Oh yeah, I noticed that too, but I didn't say anything. That's actually pretty cool. Excuse me, what are you doing? Oh, just locking up for the night, sir. Oh, wonderful. I can only assume this means all festival preparations have been completed ahead of schedule. Not exactly, sir. The storm has set us back a bit, and it's getting late, so we all decided to... You all decided? Yes, sir. I was unaware that your job involved deciding things. We are all here at Perennial Harvest because we believe in creating a better future, yes? Yes, sir, very much, sir. Do you want to be the one to tell this town that we failed them? No. That we gave up because there was a little rainstorm and we got all sleepy? Of course not, sir. Good. Then it's decided. Yes, sir, we will work until the task is done. See that you do. Our harvest awaits. See, I am, not only am I scummy and an absolute piece of shit to everyone in this town, but I am also a complete dirtbag to my own employees. You see how that works out? Everyone gets shafted all the same. Ooh, got one more.
Luka wrapped a twig of thyme around the hook. Some fish have refined taste.
Got one more thing for you, Dad. I'm sorry, there are more pressing matters to do right now, but I must catch this whatever. A locket? Property of Sharper Valentine. Figures. If he had his way, property of Sharper Valentine would be written on everything in this town. Should we give it back to him? Hell no. Do you know how much that thing costs? Pawn it off on eBay. He may not even want it back. The man's got a contentious relationship with time. He'll keep it there in case he ever wants to pick it up. Just sell it on eBay. It looks like gold. Rolo, are you still up there? I'm sorry. Rolo isn't accepting visitors at the moment. Come back never.
Luka had only ever heard him speak in this stiff yet gentle tone a few times.
Oof.
And it always meant one thing.
Oh, he's pissed. Oh, he's super pissed. Oh no. You're upset. Oh, what makes you say that? Maybe because my best friend abandoned me for no reason? I didn't... There was a rain. I didn't abandon you. I'm just a little late.
Rolo scoffed.
The rain held me up, yeah. Liar. You weren't even home. Wait, what? The storm got bad and I got worried. So I went looking for you. Imagine my surprise when I made it to your house and you weren't there. But I hadn't made it back yet. I'm not a fool, Luka. It doesn't take all day to deliver some jam. But no, the storm rolled out and out of nowhere. And I got stuck after dinner at Beck's.
Luka stumbled on his words, knowing he'd said too much.
Beck? Dinner? What the heck is a Beck? Oh, she's the new kid in town. She's actually kind of cool. No. See, Luka was fine up until this point where he starts to say how cool and awesome the other person is. See, I had to talk to this other person. She was so fun. It was so great. You should have been there. Clearly much better than, you know, coming straight here, you know. You'd like her. She needed help convincing her parents that she made new friends. New friends? I spent all day waiting for you. And you were off making new friends? There it is. It's not like that, Rolo. You know, while I was waiting, I made some upgrades to mission control. It was gonna be a surprise. But you took so long, the storm knocked it all down. Just like you knocked down our friendship. What does that even mean?
Luka became instinctively angry in response. Both boys were now shouting across the distance.
It means you're a bad friend. Just because you left, you didn't come for like a couple hours. You don't care about me. Of course I care, you ass. I knew I'd get in trouble waiting so late for you. But I kept my word. 'Cause that's what friends do. Oh wow, what a noble sacrifice you made. Is there a point in this conversation where I can like defend myself by saying, someone almost killed me? Easy for you to say. Your gran doesn't even care. That's 'cause my grandma tried to kill me. You can stay out as long as you want, and you wouldn't even get in trouble. Seriously? You're acting like I chose this? If that's what you think, then maybe you're the bad friend.
Rolo's tone changed to a calm, yet more intense anger.
Maybe Pa was right. Storm brings more than water. This one brought out the real Luka. Stop quoting your Pa's nonsense like it means anything. Rolo, you suck, and your Pa's an alcoholic. Yeah, well, at least my Pa is still... Damn. Ow. Rip.
The words hung in the cold night air.
Even the narrator says, damn. I know I wrote this, but still, damn.
Rolo's stomach dropped, knowing he'd crossed a line. But it was too late.
Luka, good night, Rolo. Dang it. Yeah, we're done here. Oh, poor Luka. He has such a great. I realize like there's like an equilibrium to the entire story. Every time there's like a really high moment, there has to be an equal low moment.
Luka dug through his old stuff, not even sure what he was looking for.
Ball. Rolo. What a jerk. Call me a bad friend. Ooh, I'm Rolo. Look at me and my amazing family. Look, my dad is still alive. And my mom is also still alive. Trying to kick the stupid ball in the doorway and it doesn't go anywhere. Still stuck to this room. Ugh. I guess I'm just never supposed to make new friends. That is the curse of living in a small town. Luka?
Gran cooed gently from the hallway.
You slept straight through breakfast. Luka, are you alright? I'm fine. I just don't feel like getting up yet. Okay. I'll leave this oatmeal by the door. You've got to run out and take care of some things. Okay. I'll be back later to check in. Sure.
Luka just wanted to be alone. He waited to hear the sound of the front door closing.
Honestly, that I also do that too. Wait until the family's out. I bet Rolo's gonna go to the festival. There's some bullshit. He's gonna be miserable. Can I just go back to bed?
Luka dozed off again.
Oh hell yeah. Luka? I see you didn't eat your oatmeal. Wasn't hungry. Well, just in case you get hungry, I'll leave a sandwich here too. Thanks. Rolo came by. What did he say? He wanted to talk to you. What did you say? I told him you weren't feeling well. Good. So, your plan is just to sit in your room all day? Pretty much. Well, I need to pop away again for a minute. If you do decide to end your pity party and go outside, I think you'd do you some good. Noted.
Luka still couldn't bring himself to go out. Besides, if he ran into Rolo, he'd have to actually confront the situation.
I just want to keep sleeping. No one can find me and kill me if I'm just stuck here in my room forever. There's never anything interesting at the festival anyway. If Rolo thinks I'm going to the festival with him, he can shove it. And I won't even leave this room.
The Adventures of Hank Atomic.
Oh man. Every time I see the words Hank Atomic, I always think of Action Hank. The complete first volume.
Luka carefully opened the cover and began to read. Rolo had received it for his birthday. A special hardcover edition with behind-the-scenes commentary and bonus art.
Oh, hell yeah.
Rolo cherished it, but asked that Luka keep it at his house. Luka wasn't sure if it was because Rolo didn't trust himself with it, didn't trust his sister around it, or just wanted an excuse to come hang out at Luka's more often.
It's because they're truly friends.
Whatever the reason, Luka didn't mind. But it had stayed right there where Rolo had stashed it ever since. Now, at the foot of his bed, Luka lost himself in the pages. He'd read it all before, but at this moment, it somehow felt sentimental. He was well into issue number 5 when he heard soft footsteps from the hallway.
Luka? Another little friend came to see you. A girl named Beck Modwill? She said you met yesterday? What did she say? Is she here? She was just dropping by. I told her you weren't taking visitors today. Oh no, she's good though. She seems nice. Yeah. You had a fight with Rolo, didn't you? Can I come in? Maybe later? Alright then. I'll leave dinner on the kitchen table, in case you want to bite before bedtime.
Without realizing it, Luka had pouted away the entire afternoon.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, wow, he's been in there the whole day.
He once again felt the weight of it all, and allowed his weary eyes to close.
Not eating a single thing. The grandma should be concerned at this point.
Luka stood in a vast black expanse. He looked up at his father standing beside him. Walt was working a straw at the bottom of a fountain glass, trying to collect the last bits of milkshake. Dad, where are we?
Aww.
Taking a final loud gurgling sip, his father peered up from the glass. He jangled the straw playfully with a warm smile, then lifted the empty glass as if to point into the darkness. The source. Luka's eyes followed his father's gesture. In an instant, he was sitting in front of a blazing campfire. Across from him sat a large figure in a yellow hazmat suit.
Whoa.
The figure's voice was a scratchy echo. Well, if it isn't the man of the hour. Make yourself comfortable. Luka held his shivering hands over the flame to warm himself. It doesn't work that way here. Their yellow-gloved hand pointed to the base of the flame. It's a cold flame, see? Luka peered at the base of the fire. It wasn't wood that was burning. It was Beacon Pines itself. Tiny buildings, freezing and crumbling as they were consumed by flame. Luka could see small shadows moving in the burning city.
That's quite a vision dream.
People. Luka leapt to his feet. We've got to help them! The figure gave a dismissive wave of their hand. Why waste energy helping people who can't even help themselves? The figure bent down to examine the panicked crowd as they desperately tried to stop the flames. They only care about what's right in front of them. Not like us. Luka's voice was a trembling whisper. Us? The figure slowly stood up, grabbing its helmet with both hands. With a jolt and a twist, the suit emitted a gasp. A cloud of torpid mist escaped, slowly revealing the face within. Luka's own face looked back at him.
Oh, wow.
Older, worn, distant. The sensation was oddly familiar, as if he'd caught his own reflection by surprise in the mirror. The
That's terrifying.
Smiled. I tried to help once. He gestured towards his face, and all it got me was this. Luka staggered back. You aren't me. Luka felt a hand catch his shoulder. His father was there again, beside him. Every choice sets us on a path. This is the end of one of your paths, son. Luka watched his older self shake its head ruefully, its face twisting into a cruel grin. Welp, Dad.
This is great.
If you wanted him to see this, far be it from me to disappoint. Luka watched in shock as the figure took a confident step forward and plunged into the flames. In a flash of cold light, he was gone.
Damn, Luka.
What does all of this mean? Luka felt a reassuring squeeze on his shoulder. Just remember, Why we choose matters just as much as what we choose. Luka woke up to see a hazy figure at the foot of his bed, silhouetted in the morning sun.
Mom, that was a pretty wild dream. No, dear. It's only Gran.
Luka rubbed his eyes. The kind, concerned face of his Gran came into focus.
How are you feeling? Fine. Anything you want to talk about? I don't feel like talking. That's just as well. How about you sit there and listen a bit? Whatever you and Rolo fought about doesn't matter. But
Gran silenced Luka with a gentle pat on the leg.
But he told me I have no dad. Fights between friends happen. What was said doesn't matter. The important thing is that it's not the last thing you ever say to each other. But he said stuff about Dad, about him like being a corpse and all. It's like, well, yeah, I mean, he is dead. Well, do you think he meant it? No. He was just mad. Honestly, yeah, he got pissed because we left him out in the... We literally left him out in the rain for hours. And did you mean any of the things you said to him? No. Good. One must appreciate friends in their best moments and accept them in their worst. If you can't, what is it? If you can't see them in their worst, you don't deserve them at their best, which is the most god-awful saying ever. That's one of the most terrible lines ever to say for like a friendship or a relationship. Because that assumes that the person in question is allowed to be at their worst always, which is not something you want to encourage. Now get your little butt out of bed. The festival's today. We're gonna blow it up. You don't want to miss that, do you? I guess not. Seems like a good opportunity to make amends with Rolo, doesn't it?
Luka gave a reluctant nod.
So buy him a corn dog and apologize. Damn, that's you say corn dogs, huh? But he's the one that... What did I just say? Buy him a corn dog. That's a good boy. Everything's better with corn dogs. Everyone loves corn dogs in this town. I need to get going now. Got some last-minute festival business to take care of. I'll come find you at the fountain a little after lunch. Alright. Love you, Luka. Love you too.
Luka took a deep breath.
Okay.
Chapter 6. Through thick and thin. Despite Luka's bitterness, Gran was right. He needed to hash things out with Rolo.
Gotta hash it out.
A big fight changes the nature of a friendship.
Before we all get blown up.
Whether, in the end, it is for the better or for the worse, all comes down to understanding. If one is not careful, the same familiarity that builds the strongest of bonds can become the wrecking ball that shatters them. Luka emerged from seclusion, taking in the crisp festival air. But the events of the day weren't on his mind. He had to find Rolo.
Gotta find him. There you are. Oh, hey. Luka. Rolo wanted me to tell you something. What is it?
Roxy rolled her eyes, shaking her head.
She's always pissed. Also, why are you always carrying that broom? A space adventure, though you needn't buy it. If ye be brave, go somewhere quiet. Roxy, I don't... It's a riddle, Luka. It's my goofy brother wants you to find him.
Luka looked down and kicked at the dirt.
I'm tired of the shit between you two. Also, I'm still mad that you kicked me in the shin. Look, I know you two had a fight. The only thing more annoying than my little brother is my little brother without his best friend. So I'm doing him this one favor. Now I need one favor from you. Whatever it is that went down between you two, squash it. The treehouse. Oh, look, it's a little festival. How goes the beetle hunt? Pretty rotten. Haven't seen so much as an exave. And it's not just the beetles. This morning I couldn't find any critters at all. It's like everything that buzzes or skitters just packed up and left. Oh, I'm sure they're out there somewhere. Maybe all the commotion of the festival just spooked them? Yeah, maybe that's it. Hey, dirtbag. Unique New York, unique New York. Huh? Oh, don't mind me. Just warming up for my big ceremony speech.
Mr. Kerr pointed to his grinning mouth.
Gotta limber up the old gab box. You nervous? Oh, heavens no. I'll break a leg. Give me the... Alright. Oh, it's one of the clipboards. Nope, no, never talk to the clipboards. Never, ever. Welcome to our festival. But I could talk to this clipboard. Don't forget to come back later for Mr. Kerr's speech. And the Perennial Harvest Festival sign reveal. Don't want to miss it. Hey girls. I don't know who Perennial Harvest thinks they're impressing with this ridiculous festival. Totally. The town's still falling apart. The weather's still cruddy. And this season's harvest looks like it's gonna be worse than last year's. You said it. No amount of corporate pandering is gonna change any of that. Exactly. But... lemonade at the drink stand over there does look pretty tasty. Fits. I'm still gonna be mad at them, but you know, I'd rather be mad while sipping some delicious lemonade is all. Hell yeah. Also realizing that, of all the furry stories we've done so far here, all of them always eventually goes towards anti-capitalism, and I'm okay with that. Hey, did you hear? After Mr. Kerr gives his big speech, they're gonna have the first annual big catch competition. As long as a boot qualifies as catched, I'm a shoo-in. Good luck. That's funny. I'm gonna assume he wants me to meet at the treehouse. No, but at least I get to chill. This new game was anti-capitalism? It's more like anti-establishment. It ain't moving. Hey guys. Every single time. Yep. Wait for it. Unexplained sound once again noted. Oh, those guys are freaks. like clockwork. What a bunch of drones. Every single time. Oh, literally every single time. Yep. Don't remember Goodbye Volcano High being anti-capitalism stuff, but now with the character act in the game, they would 100% be socialists. I mean, yeah, but you know, Volcano High wasn't real, you know. It was half done.
Jeff was staring
That doesn't
into
count.
the distance with a wistful look.
Hey Jeff, everything all right? Huh? Oh yeah, everything's fine. I mean, yeah, it used to be fine. Just ain't right these days, you know? I really do, actually.
Jeff turned to Luka with a furrowed brow, then gave an understanding nod.
You do, don't you?
For a moment, the two now shared that same wistful gaze.
Damn, didn't know we just bonded like that. Cool. See you, Jeff. A most welcoming of welcomes. Would you like to share your thoughts? We always strive to improve. No. Don't talk to me. Hey, girls. Hi, Luka. How's Griffin doing? What? Oh, nothing.
Sorry, all became flesh.
What? Oh, just pretend I didn't say anything. What? Okay. Hello. This is the first time I've seen this many smiling faces since the foul harvest. I had my doubts about the perennial harvest, but I must admit they do put on a nice party. He met his old friend's eyes, and it was greeted with nothing but ice-cold anger. Heavens! There's no time for fractured friendships. There is indeed not. Hey Piper, you're actually taking a break from studying? I wanted to see what this festival fuss is about. But I can't help but notice, you still brought your backpack full of books. Luka, backpacks can carry a lot more than just books. True. So what you got in there? Books. Oh boy. I was, able to return the perennial harvest safety suit you borrowed of, what? I'm sorry. I don't think anyone noticed. Are you kidding? Are you all in on this? Good. Now, will you tell me what you needed it for? It was a favor for an enemy of my enemy. This, isn't going to harm Mr. Kerr, is it? All you need to know is that it's good for the family. It's for the good of the family. That makes it extra nefarious. What are you talking about? Hey, girl. Got a question for you. What do you think this whole festival is for? The way I figure it, Perennial Harvest is trying to win over the town. Like a bribe, but with balloons. Cynical. I like where your head's at. That's what I assumed first too, until I eavesdropped on a couple of gossipy clipboards. What if I told you that this whole thing is really a special shindig for a special guest of honor, super secret guest of honor? A special guest? Who? I haven't dug that deep yet, but whoever it is, PH thinks they're a big deal. It's a cult. Okay. Super quiet place. I'm guessing the library. Oh, wait. The library's somewhere quiet. Hiya, Luka.
Kato's eyes lit with excitement.
I've been expecting you. Bravo on deciphering the first riddle. I got an achievement for that. The first. Oh, you didn't think that was all, did you? Rolo does go all out, doesn't he?
Kato straightened up and cleared his throat as if preparing to sing.
On planet Farbo, you may take issue. When the 5th king dies, you'll need a tissue.
Kato stared at Luka eagerly.
Get it? Want me to tell you? No, it's okay. Let me figure it out. Alright, when you find it, bring it here to be verified. And if you decide you want a hint, the offer still stands. Issue tissue. 5th king. Hey, Jace. Still working through the newest Hank atomic? You know it. Some fascinating canon toward the end. Hey, did you know the Hank atomic's shrink array doesn't technically shrink stuff? It uses inverse quantum particle decay to literally grow the entire universe around an object, leaving that object unaltered. So it just looks shrunk compared to everything else? Bingo. That's wild. Hey, but Jace, no spoilers, please. Come on, man. Dude, come on. Come on. I'm still like a season behind.
Luka grabbed the 5 pillars of success from the shelf.
Once you got a... Oh, it's in here. Once you got a book, you could either bring it here to me or grab a different one.
Luka grabbed The Issue with Self-Help, a helpful guide, from the shelf. Luka grabbed 500 meals for one big pot from...
Ah, okay, that's cool.
There were rarely any actual, simply...
That's the same stuff as before.
Luka grabbed natural photography. Luka grabbed The Modern Science of Atomic Radiation from the shelf. Luka grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 4, from the shelf.
No.
Luka grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 5, from the shelf.
That's the one. Ah, you found it.
Kato removed his book from the desk and replaced it with Luka's, turning on the lamp. As he slid the book under the purple light, 2 words glowed. The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue 5. Luka clicked his tongue with recognition.
Rolo cipher pen, nice. He used to write secret messages everywhere with that. Don't tell me that he ruined lots of library books that way. Only I had the special flashlight needed to reveal it. But I lost it. Well, apparently he traded Jeff for this purple light bulb. Parted with his entire Halloween candy stash. Oh, Rolo. Now let's see here.
Kato began flipping through the pages, stopping when he hit a glowing word.
Oh, that's a friend right there. Get away with such a grift.
He continued flipping.
Only found in grub cart.
Reaching the end of the book, Kato looked up.
That's it. Grift in grub cart. Griffin? Griffin's grub cart. He wants me to go to Griffin's snack stand. Ah, brilliant. So you're off then? Good luck on the rest of the scavenger hunt. Thanks, Kato. See, Rolo's sorry. How can he not be sorry? I forgot where that card is. Oh, here it is, yep. Hey, Griffin. Did Rolo come?
Before Luka could finish his sentence, Griffin handed him a corn dog.
Oh. That's it? Bought and paid for. Enjoy. I thought there was supposed to be a riddle or something.
Luka shrugged, taking a sizable bite out of the corn dog.
Ugh. It's cold. Oh yeah, that one's been sitting for a while. Rolo wanted me to make sure that to give you that one specifically. Well, that's just...
Luka tongued at his cheeks, feeling something rough between his teeth. He reached into his mouth and pulled out a slip of paper.
Oh, come on, that's gross.
He shook off the bits of corn dog to read the slip.
A pickup when you need some pep, near the fountain up the step.
Luka finished off the remainder of the corn dog.
It's getting to be a whole thing. Well, at least these kids know how to create fun in this town. That's something. There you are, Luka. There's no way I'm actually doing this. It's way below my pay grade. Oh, come on, you big stiff. Let the kids have some fun. Fine. But Rolo owes me one.
Lumi waved his hands around sarcastically as he began.
What takes flight but has no wings, your final task a friendship brings. See, that wasn't so hard. Hard. I feel cheapened somehow. I think it's sweet. Good luck, Luka. Oh. Hey. Hey. Did you find the comic book? Yeah? And you got the corn dog? Yeah? Well then. I know it doesn't make up for what I said, but here, you've earned this.
Rolo sheepishly handed Luka the balloons.
That's it? Oh, hell yeah. Thanks. You know, you didn't have to go to all this trouble. I'm sorry I got so mad. Dang it, you were supposed to let me apologize first. Oh, sorry? Now you've apologized twice before me. Just let me do this. Luka, I'm really sorry. With everything that's happened with your mom and all, I've always wanted to be there for you. Be a good friend, you know? When you said you were hanging out with someone else, I kinda freaked out. Rolo, still my turn. I feel like if you needed some new friend to help you, it meant I wasn't good enough. But that was selfish and wrong. I was wrong. I'm so sorry, Luka. Oh. Okay, apology over. You can talk now.
Luka threw himself at Rolo, hugging him as tightly as he could.
Rolo, I don't deserve you. Also, this is starting to be like a really close game moment, and I'm into this. I don't deserve you either. That's why we deserve each other. So, what else do you want to do today? We could snoop around and try to find some more info about your mom. Snoop where? We could probably sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ while everyone's at the festival. Aren't you curious about all the stuff those clipboards write down? But what if we get caught? I think I've had enough excitement for 1 week. Let's just make the rest of the day about us. As a couple. Really? Yeah. The rest of the world can wait 1 more day. You know, I have been wanting to get some work done on the MCDC at Mission Control. The aim is a bit unpredictable. That sounds perfect. And I get to keep the balloons. Oh, besties. Or also potentially gay bros. Oh, I almost forgot. I ran into your gran this morning. She asked me to give you this.
Rolo handed Luka an unopened letter.
I'll wait for you inside if you want to read it now. The letter?
Luka, some things are going to happen that might be difficult for you to understand.
I'm going to blow up the entire town now. I'm sure you'll understand.
If I am honest, I hardly understand them myself. But whatever happens, I need you to know that I love you.
I'm going to kill half the town. Love you.
None of this is fair to you. You have already lost so much. We both have. I wish there was a simpler way forward. But if there is, I haven't thought of it. God knows I've tried. Everything I've done, I did for you. I hope someday you can accept that. Love, Gran.
I love you too, Gran. But why are you writing this to me now? Of all days.
Luka folded the paper into his pocket and headed up the ladder.
Oh, they're just chilling. So what's up with the letter? Anything you want to talk about? Maybe later. Sure. Whenever you want. You know, you really didn't have to go all that trouble just to apologize. I know, but we've been looking forward to the festival for weeks. After I ruined everything with my big mouth, this was the best way to make sure you still had a good time without me. Rolo.
Luka was at a loss for words, but that was fine. Words aren't always necessary.
The festival seemed nice. Was it nice? We could still go. Nah, this is fine. Well, there's always next year.
Sadly, this was untrue.
Oh man.
A distant rumble shook the treehouse.
Huh? What was that? Oh man, we missed the fireworks.
It was not fireworks.
Oh hell no, it wasn't.
It was something the boys couldn't possibly comprehend. Something as old and cruel as time itself.
Terrorism. Just chill to the... Oh. What?
A shockwave of cold tore through the room. A bitter, unfathomable chill.
We got fallouted. Holy shit.
Before they could react, it encased them in ice.
Oh my god.
Two boys, reunited by friendship, only to be cruelly separated by a malevolence
Holy
beyond
shit.
reason. And so, our story ends on this melancholy scene. In a silent treehouse turned statuary, in a town brought low by its secrets, sits a pair of friends, alone, together, for the rest of time.
Oh. I thought the town was gonna blow up, yeah, but I didn't think it would create like like a nuclear explosion. Like I didn't know Grandma was gonna nuke the town. Yo, what is in the what is in those jam? What's in that
The
jam?
end. No, that can't be the ending.
Hell no, it can't.
It simply can't. I won't accept it, and I hope you won't either.
I don't know. I kind of like this nuclear fall. This nuclear winter ending.
There are more endings, more possibilities. I can feel it. We are just going to have to sort through them all until we find the one that fits.
I guess so. So we did get some stuff. Okay, all right. So we're getting more branches here. Okay, so we can go back to the interrogation and we can go hard on his ass, making sure he doesn't leave. Or we can go back to the separate timeline where we kicked Iggy into the ooze, but we became friends with Beck. But instead of fighting the clipboards, we can run away. Cool. All right, I think that's we'll do these next time, definitely. But I think that'll wrap it up for tonight. Awesome. That was great. That was a great ending for tonight. Ooh, I did not expect that at all. That has really subverted my expectations. Holy crap. All right.